All right, there she is. So let me do like a test one of that. So I'm officially done selling all of my Halloween scrunchies. All set up and ready to go. And it's actually going really, really good. I'm sitting around $233, which is crazy. Today I ended with sales at Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Bailey and I'm the owner of Googoogoogoods. So this week I just have one market to prepare for. It is another collective corner market. I've done collective corner in the past and previously it was my best performing market, but last week, if you watched last week's vlog, it was the Whimsy market at Sensational Farms and it was my best market by like 3 times the amount that I made at Collective Corner, and that was my best market previously. So I'm really excited and interested to see how Collective Corner goes this weekend. So I thought we'd start off today's video by going over our to-do list and then doing a really fun unboxing. So here is my list of things that I need to do this week. I need to get the fabric and sew holiday scrunchies. So I was gonna do that last week, but I didn't find any fabrics that I liked in store, so I'm just gonna have to order them online. I'm going to embroider Pain and Panic on the overalls that I made for my kids last week, because like for Halloween they're gonna be Pain and Panic from Hercules. And my mom had the perfect idea that I should put the names and the characters like embroidered on the front pocket, which like I don't know why I didn't think of that, but go mom, good job. So I'm thinking of getting some tote bags and embroidering them. One for my Nana, because my Nana really wants me to embroider like a little tote bag for her to take to church, because she likes stuff like that. So I need to get that, and I also think I want to order some sublimation sheets to maybe do some sublimated tote bags or sublimated t-shirts. So I don't know, possibly. I need to order some sweatshirts so that I can do applique, like winter sayings on the, like I think I talked about in last week's vlog. I want to do sweatshirts that say Merry and have like applique with those fabrics that I bought last week. I need to restock my shopping bags, like the shopping bags that you get like after you buy something at the market, just like the little craft paper bags. I ran out of my big ones at the market last week, so I need to get those ready. And how I want to get those ready, I want to put some QR code like stickers on the front of them that either go to my link in bio or to my YouTube or just like to my website. I have to think about what I want to do about that. And then I also want to print out some labels for if someone wants to buy like my DTF print that I have at a market, but they don't necessarily want to do it on the shirt that I have there, or like if they have a shirt that they want to do it on, just like it'll have instructions on how to do it. I need to prep more business cards because I ran out of business cards. So basically all I do, well, I ran out of business cards at the market. I didn't run out of them at home. So I got to prep them because I buy these little business cards from Vistaprint, and it has just like my logo, my Instagram, and then like it was like check me out on YouTube. And so these are what I use as my business card at the moment. Also I use these for my hang tags, and what I do is I just round the corners just so they're not pokey. I can probably get these without the edges on there, like have them already rounded, but I bought a lot of these at first, so I still have a good many of these left. So once these are really, really low, then I'll maybe get some new ones that don't need me to round them. And then I also need to order more of the tumblers. I need to order more of the beige floral bouquet, and I guess some more of the mamas. I'm not running super low on the mamas, but I thought like I would go ahead and get those like for the holiday season coming up. And I think I am officially out of the floral bouquet tumblers. So I need to make sure that I do inventory tonight, I guess, to make sure I am, because I think it's not reflected on my website that I'm out of them. So I have to figure that out. And I also think I need to embroider some more of the cowboy boot sweatshirts. So I've got a lot of things that I need to do. I also need to edit a bunch of TikToks. And also maybe this week I was thinking about filming a couple of like additional videos like in conjunction with the vlogs. Like I think this week I'm gonna film a video on how to source from Alibaba, because I get questions like that sometimes about how I work with manufacturers to get things, you know, made and sent to me, because I don't think there's a lot of well, there is some information out there, but I'll give it to them, you know, I'll give it to you guys in like a way that's like a little bit easier to understand. I had like another vendor friend who works with one of the organizers of the markets that I do sometimes. She's like in Pennsylvania, and she was wanting to get some tumblers made kind of like mine, and she didn't really know like where to start on Alibaba, and I did this whole like text thread with her that I think probably would be very easy to talk about in video form as opposed to text. So let me know how you feel about that, because I mean, I'll probably already have filmed it by the time this is up, so I still think it's a good idea. So okay. But I think I'm going to start today's video with a really fun unboxing, so let's go ahead and jump into that. There she is. Okay, let's open it. Let's check it out. Ta-da! So it is a Munbin thermal label printer. How cool. So Munbin reached out to me and asked if I would like to try this out, and I said sure, because I have a Rollo right now, and it's like the type that you have to like plug into your computer, which is kind of like annoying, kind of the way I have it right now. And this is a wireless Bluetooth printer, I think. So this one will be easier, that I can just like send it over to the printer no matter like, you know, where it is set up. So I like that. Also, I've not been super impressed with like my Rollo's quality of printing. Like, it prints out okay, but it's never been like super crisp, and I think that like this is supposed to be really crisp. Okay, so it comes with the user manual, and I guess that's like the software to put on your computer. I'll have to figure it out. Cord. It's cute. Also, something that I like about the Munbin printers are that they have their own little brand of like cute labels. Like, they sent me these labels. These two little labels. Let's see if it'll focus on the colors. Like, look how pretty those are. So I think I'm going to use these to put the QR codes on the bags like I was talking about. So there it is in all its glory. Let me read the manual real quick and I'll come back. Okay, it's plugged up. So I think the first thing you gotta do, I need to get my little label roll holder. Hold on. Okay, so now that I've got my app all finagled, I think the next thing you have to do is like load your labels. Oh, you gotta hit both of them. Okay. So it loads a little bit differently than the Rollo does. You have to like push it through there, and it says no less than 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do 5 just to be sure. Okay. Let's do that. Oh. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna go to Canva. And so here on Canva, I have my QR code that goes to my link in bio. So I'm just gonna like save it. I wonder if I need to do a transparent background. I think I'm gonna do that just in case. Okay, now I'm gonna pull it up on my Munbin app. Cool. And then, okay, cool. So I wonder, does it like already know? See, I think you have to, I think it's like that. Okay, so it's a 2 by 2 inch label. Okay, let's like try that. Let's do preview and print. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so let's try that. I don't really know what that means. So I think just because it's the beginning of the roll, this is like start together. So let's try that again. Okay. Okay, I'm getting it. I'm getting it now. I think there's just, it needs to go like that. Okay, now let's try it again. Okay. Okay, that one looks better. That looks a lot better. Okay, let's try it one more time. Okay, that's a lot better. Okay, cool. So I have my little QR code and then I'll put it on my bag. I think that's all I'm gonna be able to do today for nap time because I got started a little bit late because I was like cleaning and like just like doing some other stuff. Also, it's Monday. I don't think I said that. Happy Monday. And nap time is kind of coming to a close. I can see that they're wriggling and ready to get up, so I will check in this afternoon. It's Monday night, and when Ethan got home from work, I went ahead and ordered a couple of different fabrics to make some holiday scrunchies, and I thought I would show you what fabrics I got. So let's take a look. I ordered this really cute like green flannel one that has little light bulbs on it that are happy. Cute. And then I also got these light bulb ones. So this one's a flannel, which I like, and then this one's just like a normal like quilting cotton. And then I got these little pink gingerbread houses. I thought that was so cute. Okay, so yeah, so that's the fabric I got. So I don't actually know when that's coming to me. I should probably look that up. And to touch base on what we were doing earlier. So these were all of my testing printing out on the Mummin. And then this is like my actual final one. I think what I'm going to do is, if it'll focus on it. Sweet. I think what I'm going to do is actually make it a little bit bigger and have it fill out a little bit more of the space. But I think that's a good little crisp picture. I think I'm going to do like, maybe like 50. How much does it comes in a roll of this? Let me see if I can figure it out. So these rolls have 400 labels on them, which I don't know why I was thinking 100. That does kind of seem like a low number. But I think I'm going to print 50 of the link in bio ones, and then I'm going to print 50 of ones that just go straight to my YouTube. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I've got the link in bio on the blue and pink labels, and then I think I'm going to do the YouTube one on these like rainbow ones. I want it to focus so you can see how like cute the color is. Yeah, it's a little pastel rainbow. Okay, so let's get to printing. So all I'm gonna do is go in the app and just like make that a little bit bigger. So let me do like a test one of that. Let's just do one. Okay, let's try that again. I wonder why it's doing that. Let me... Also, side note, I'm like not being paid to talk about this. I think I still have to click like the paid promotion since they send it to me, but I'm not getting paid any cashola to do this. But I did get this for free. Try that again. Maybe also this is kind of a hard thing to print. Oh yeah, that's crisp. Okay, now I'm gonna do that like 25 more times. Oh yeah. That's crisp and cute. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and put these on some bags. I also meant to mention that I got this idea from a person named Erin Deha on TikTok, who we're kind of friends on TikTok. She kind of like, she followed me like a while ago, and I'd like been following her, and I just thought it was really interesting that she like liked and commented on my stuff. So yeah, we're kind of friends. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is put this QR code that goes to my link in bio on my small bags, and then in the other color put the QR code that goes straight to my YouTube on the big bags. So let's go ahead and get to labeling. So there is my stack of 25 of my little bags. Yeah, I don't know if I should have put like what this QR code goes to, or just have it be a fun little surprise. Okay, so I was over here doing inventory of the tumblers to see how many I have of the cream left, and I have just 2 of the cream left. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull those, and I also need to grab some of the mama ones to replace the mama ones that we sold out. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab like 4. I'm gonna go ahead and grab 4 of those. And I'm also gonna grab 3 of the expensive and difficult ones. I'm gonna go ahead and get those tags ready for those. Okay, so I've just pulled 4 pink tumblers, 2 cream tumblers, and 3 of the expensive and difficults. And so what I think I'm going to do with the rest of my night, and I'm gonna call it and watch some Monday Night Football. I'm not like a huge football, like a fan. Like I'm not like super into what happens, but I do like to have it on. I don't know, something about it's very soothing to me. So I'm gonna get my business cards and my corner rounder and this guy, and then I also need to pick out, let me do some math here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of these little hang tags. And then I also, let me think here. So I'm also going to, I'm like a little scatterbrain, I don't know what's going on. I'm also going to just go ahead and corner around like a lot of these cards to use as my business cards. But I'm gonna go ahead and write my prices on these little things. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. That is all I'm actually going to do tonight. I think I'm going to put my price tags on them tomorrow, because once that sun goes down, my energy kind of like sinks a little bit, and I like to have like the natural light coming in here. It really like helps motivate me, because once the sun goes down, I get like in relax mode. So I've got all my price tags ready, and I've got all of my inventory pulled. So yeah, so tomorrow during nap I will price these and see what else we can get into. Happy Tuesday. So today probably the main goal of nap time is to do the embroidery of the kid overalls, and then if I have time I'm going to print some more QR codes and go ahead and put my tags on my tumblers. But I'm going to start by doing a test stitch out on just like some tearaway of Pain and Panic, and I always think that's a really good idea to do a test stitch out before you actually put it on like your piece of clothing or like whatever you're embroidering on, just because you have to have things digitized, and you just want to make sure that the digitizing is like exactly how you want it, or that it looks good. If you didn't know, when you embroider on something you have to have your file digitized. You can't just like put a random image on the machine and it'll like stitch it out for you. It has to be digitized by like a person or a company, or there are some like softwares that can do it for you. But basically what it does is it takes your image and it turns it into a file that your machine can read, and tells it like where to put the stitches, like how many and where and what arrangement. So that's like, you know, what digitizing is. And Z Digitizing are the people who do all of my digitizing. I have a coupon code for them linked down below if you ever want to check it out and get some designs digitized by them. So let's go ahead and get started and hoop our stabilizer.
is over there, I'm increasingly aware. I love who
So thank goodness I don't ever like walk away from my machine like immediately, because as you saw, I mean, I don't know if you could tell what was going on, but the machine just kind of went straight through the tearaway. I guess that's what I get for not wanting to use a piece of fabric and stabilizer. So like it poked through the cutaway and ended up just like bird's nesting. I don't even know if you're gonna be able to like see that really. So like that was just in my machine, like in the bobbin case, so I had to fish that out. So thank God I didn't let it go on for very long, because that could have probably caused some major issues. So that's really annoying, but I will not just use stabilizer again. I'll use fabric. But here are my little test pieces. I got them all stitched out. Oh, that one's upside down. So here are my little test pieces. I think they look really good. They do look a little big, so let me see. Let's see what they look like on it, kind of. It's gonna be cutting it close, I think. Let me show you. It's definitely going to fit on the pocket, but I'm gonna have to like make sure that I'm exactly on center for that to fit and look good. But yeah, so this is the one that's gonna go on this one, and this one's gonna go on the blue one. That one's a little bit better, but I think it's gonna be cute. But nap time is actually coming to a close. That was a really fast nap time. They kind of woke up way earlier than usual. So I'm not gonna be able to do this until this afternoon, but I think that's gonna be so cute. So I'm gonna do that. Maybe I'll put like the names up here too. I don't know. I also had this crazy idea. I'll have to put these on them and see kind of how they fit. I was thinking about maybe like making a small little pair of wings with my excess fabric and some interfacing. I don't know if that's gonna be worth it or not, but okay, so I will do that. So unfortunately, I didn't get around to tagging the cups, and I didn't get around to printing more stickers, so I'm gonna have to do that maybe later this afternoon, or I may do it tomorrow during nap, just because I don't have too much I need to do tomorrow. Maybe I will, because I like to do it when the sun's out, so I'll just have to see, but I will check in later. It's Tuesday night, and I think all I'm going to do tonight is do the embroidery on the kid overalls. I'm a little bit nervous because I could, I guess, try to put this on my like hooping station upside down, because I have to like pull it through. I don't think it'll actually go on my actual hooping station. It would have to go like on the individual hooping station, like for the like 5.5 inch mighty hoop thing. But I think what I'm gonna do is just try to lay it down and just center it like as best as I can, like visually. So yeah, I guess let's go ahead and get started. I'm mostly nervous because I'm afraid it's gonna be cutting it like a little bit close in terms of size. So I'm just gonna have to hope for the best. They also have Captain America, Spider-Man, and Hulk costumes, just in case. So here are the final pieces. I still need to cut the cutaway from the back and also do like the sulky tender touch on the back of it. But I'm also realizing now that I did not do a very good job eyeballing where to put the pocket, because this one's like this high up and this one's this high up. Not a big deal, but kind of funny. But they do look very similar to their stitch out. I think for some reason, like doing it in the lighter color, like it looks the same but different, if that makes sense. Like it still looks like it's stitched out like correctly, but it's just a little bit, or like this looks thicker. I don't know like why that would be, but that's okay. I mean, it still looks really good. Let's see if it'll thicker. But yeah, it still looks really good. I kind of made this one a little bit too high up, and I was really worried because the pocket was open, obviously, so I was afraid that like that extra fabric right there was going to cause like an issue, and it didn't really. Yeah, the white makes it look just like a little bit weird, but it's not bad. But I did want to do it in white, not in black, because I wanted to match the thread that I sewed it with. But yeah, I think that was overall a success, and I'm glad that that worked out because I was really nervous. Also, I realized like my machine has a laser, so I could like trace it so that I knew like where the boundaries were going to be. So I don't know why I was like so like freaked out about it. But yeah, so that is all I'm probably going to do tonight, so I will check in tomorrow. And tomorrow I'm also going to show you a really exciting thing that I bought from Amazon. I'll give you a little sneak peek. It's right, it's not any of that, it's right there. And I will show you exactly what I'm going to do with it tomorrow. Happy Wednesday. So today I am actually going to put my tags on my tumblers, and then I'm going to show you a really fun thing that I got on Amazon yesterday. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. Okay, so now they are all labeled and ready to be packed up into my bins to take to the markets. Okay, so here's the fun new thing. It may not look that exciting at first, but it's one of those eco tank printers, and I'll explain what's so exciting about it. It's possible you may already know where I'm going with this, but I'm gonna turn it into a sublimation printer. So if you don't know what sublimation is, essentially it's where you like put the dye or like the pigment like in the shirt fibers, as opposed to kind of like vinyl or even like the DTF prints, like the thing is sitting on top of the shirt and on the fibers. With the sublimation, you're actually kind of like dyeing the image into the fibers, and you have to have like special ink to do it like that. But what people have been doing, and it's kind of like, I guess like a little hack, because sublimation printers can be pretty pricey, they've been getting these eco tank printers, and instead of using the normal ink that it comes with, you can fill it up with sublimation ink, and there you go, you got a sublimation printer. So I got the printer on Amazon. I also got this ink on Amazon, and I also ordered some like of the heat transfer tape. It looks like this. So it's like heat transfer tape, so it looks kind of like different from normal tape. I don't know what makes it different from normal tape. I guess normal tape might melt, but I got this from Amazon too. This is also the brand HTV Romp, the people who sent me the auto heat press that I'm going to use to actually do the sublimation, but they didn't send me this. I needed it and I bought it on Amazon. But I've kind of hit a little bit of a blockage in the road of wanting to try the sublimation today. So in order to have your sublimation turn out good, the fibers in the apparel or whatever like you're sublimating on, that's like apparel based, has to be like, majority of it has to be polyester fibers, and pretty much all my shirts are like 100% cotton, and the only things that are like a blend of polyester and cotton are sweatshirts that I've ordered that are not going to be here till tomorrow. So that's my first snafu. And the second thing that I have run into an issue with that I could just realize today is that I thought that HTV Romp had sent me the sublimation paper, because you're also supposed to print on like specific paper. I don't really know the reason why. I did see some videos of people just using normal printer paper, so I guess that might work too, but I don't want to like test it. I don't know, I just like don't want to like mess up anything. I don't want to like ruin a shirt if I could just like buy like the paper that's made for it. But I thought HTV Ron sent me some, but turns out they sent me like transfer paper, but this is more like vinyl, so it wouldn't be like the sublimation. So I don't know if I printed the sublimation ink on this, I don't really know how it would turn out. And I actually do have some toddler sweatshirts that do have polyester fibers in them, but if I want to do that, I think I have to get these little like heat, like they call them like pillows, that go inside the shirt to help raise it so that when the heat press closes on it, there's even pressure, because like smaller shirts, they have like seams closer together, and so like when the pressure of the heat press closes down on it, it creates uneven pressure at those points. So the pillow kind of like raises it up so that the heat press is firmly on your surface that you're trying to print on, if that makes sense. But yeah, so it's a little frustrating because I was wanting to test it today, so I'm probably just gonna have to test it tomorrow. But basically all you have to do is, instead of putting the normal ink in the tank, you just put your sublimation ink. And also I had another printer, but it wasn't like the eco tank, it wasn't like a refillable ink situation, so it wouldn't work. Also, I think if you've already used your printer as a normal printer with the normal ink, it won't work. I've never tried that, so I don't know. So I think for the rest of nap today, I'm just going to print out some more QR codes to put on my bigger bags, because I've actually not done that yet, and maybe do some social media planning. So let's just get to it.
Who's to know what happens when the world ends? At least this is an okay bar for running into you. It's an awful house, and I wanted to get you out. I'm working on a plan right now to come through. I've waited for a lifetime for you to calm down. Oh, nothing feels the same.
So I think nap time for today is starting to come to a close. They're kind of like wriggling around, so I should probably go get them. I didn't really get to do exactly what I was planning on doing today during nap. I was really planning on like getting the printer all set up and doing some sublimation and testing that. But you know, sometimes things don't work out how you want them to go, so maybe I'll be able to do it tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to do about the sublimation sheets. I might just have to like order those on Amazon tonight. So yeah, but tonight I may need to go to Joann's and get some more heat and bond for the applique, because my sweatshirts are coming tomorrow and I don't think I have enough heat and bond to do all the applique that I'm going to need to do. I think I have a little bit, so I need to go check on that, but not nearly enough for like how much applique I'm planning on doing. Yeah, so tonight I think I'm gonna go get that, and I also think tonight we're going to pull out the big photo booth and take some, you know, proper pictures of the tumblers and of the cowboy boot sweatshirt. And yeah, so I think that's what we're gonna do, so I will check in with you later. So I made it to Joann's and I'm here to pick up my order of the Heat and Bond light. I actually placed it online like a couple hours ago and it's still processing, or like it's not ready to be picked up yet. So I thought I would just like go in and browse and look at the fabric selection and see if there's anything good, and also just like pick up the Heat and Bond light and ask if I can just take it. Okay, so actually the first thing on my list is not actually work related, but it's this, because one of my kids, Arlo, he like really wants a skeleton and I couldn't find like a full body one, but I found this head, so that's pretty cool. I also found this fabric, which I like. I think these would be good for scrunchies. I know I ordered that other fabric for scrunchies, but I like how little these Santas are, so I think that would turn up really, really good on a scrunchie. I also grabbed these two fabrics so that I can have a couple of Halloween scrunchies, because this weekend's market is supposed to be like Halloween themed. I literally don't have very much Halloween themed stuff, so I gotta break out what I can. Okay, here is my Joann's haul. I got the skull, super cool, and then I got those fabrics I was showing you. So I got the witch's hat and the witch's like stockings and stuff, Christmas, and the bat. I didn't get very much of it. And then I got my pickup order of my Heat and Bond light, and look what's in a remnant. This is that fabric that I bought online that's not going to get to my house until Friday, I think. So I got it in a remnant. So that's all I got at Joann's tonight. So tonight when I get home after the boys go to sleep, I think we're gonna set up the photo booth, and I'm going to take a picture of the cowboy boot sweatshirts and the tumblers and maybe the hats too. Okay, so I think that's the plan. So I will see you when I get home.
So comfortable, and no one seems to hold me like you do. You're so wonderful, a star could never shine as bright as you. Shine as bright as you. Even the dark days still see light, even the birds still sing at night. Every word just comes out right when I'm with you.
Happy Thursday. So today during nap time, I'm probably just going to focus on making some scrunchies with the fabric I got yesterday. And I also got my fabric order from Joann's just delivered. So let's open it up and see. I may return the extra like white fabric I got, but I mean that was suggested to me by the employee, but I think I'll probably just keep it. I don't know. I'll have to think about it because I don't know how many holiday scrunchies I'm gonna sell, but I guess I already got it, so I might as well. So I got this looks bigger than I thought it was going to be. I didn't see this yesterday when I was there, but that's a little bit bigger. I thought it was gonna be smaller print, so don't know if I want to use that. And then some more of this, and then I'm striking out on the website. It makes this patterns look so small. Let me pull it up on my phone and show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so let me get your opinion on this. So this is what it shows on Joann's website for the white one. So I feel like that's pretty accurate. So yeah, so it's like 12 inches across. So I measured 12 inches and it's relatively accurate in terms of the sizing on the website. And then when you go to this green one, it's saying that that's 12 inches. And so I was kind of counting 12 inches. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like, so this is what it's supposed to look like in a 12-inch area. This is actually roughly a 12-inch area. So that is like completely misleading. Completely misleading. So that's a wee bit frustrating. And then here is the picture of the gingerbread houses. There's actually not even a ruler on there too. So like, this must be like a huge picture of it. Yeah, I can't make a scrunchie out of this because like that's not gonna come through at all. So I don't really know what to do about those because I mean I'm making those sweatshirts that say Mary. I feel like I can't even make this into that because the letters, I mean I guess I can do a test of it and see if the letters would be that big. I don't know if it'll come across. Okay, so that's like really frustrating. So I'll have to figure out what to do about those. So yeah, so the Christmas fabrics that I got to make scrunchies out of, 2 out of the 3 are of us. So I mean, like, I guess that could work for a scrunchie, but I just think it's way too big. Because I feel like even this is kind of cutting it close. Well, that's annoying. Okay, so I guess I'm just going to cut this fabric today and sew these into scrunchies and try to figure out what to do with the rest of this. That's really annoying. Okay. I also got all of my apparel delivered, so I'll unbox a little bit of that, but I think I just want to go ahead and get this started because I want to get the Halloween ones done, like, for sure. So right now I have 2 Halloween designs and 2 Christmas ones, so we can go ahead and get started on that.
Driving real slow on the passenger side. I couldn't be your sunshine. We're up in the air, but I'm down for the ride. I couldn't be your sunshine. Yeah. Every time you get in line, baby, give me a raise. Give me a raise. Every time you get in line, living for lazy days, up in a daze. Ooh.
this is my pile of loops that I was able to finish just then. So I've got 2 of the bats and then 3 of the cauldrons done. This material was like probably the most difficult material that I have dealt with. Previously it was like that floral like shiny material, but because of like how stretchy this is, it was very difficult to try to match the sides up when I was doing like the burrito method stuff, like nearly impossible. And I also think another thing that made it more difficult is this is wider and longer than I typically make my scrunchies. The person at Joann's like cut it like a little bit longer than a 1/4 yard. So I had like more inches to work with, so I thought I would just make them thicker. So that was also a reason why it was difficult, but I think mostly it was just like that it was stretchy. You couldn't really match the sides together very well, and it just wasn't cut that well. But I'm still going to work on these with the time I have left. But before they woke up, I wanted to unbox the new blank inventory that I got delivered today, because I wanted to do it while the sun was still up and shining, just because like I want the lighting to be good when I show you, and I want to be able to kind of clear the space a little bit before tonight. So let's just go ahead and unbox these new blanks. Okay, let's start with this little bag. Wow. So these are, I guess they sent more of these in the other bag, because I got a couple. Is there just one in here? That's so funny. This is just like one extra large pink sweatshirt. Okay, that's pretty funny. I don't know why, is there really not enough room in this box to send that with that? That's so funny. Okay, but this is to replace some of the cowboy boot sweatshirts. Ta-da! Okay. So these are the sweatshirts that I'm going to be doing the applique on. They need a good ironing. And I feel like you can't really tell in this lighting, but they're like a cream color, like they're not true white. So yeah, so I got a bunch of those, and I'm guessing the next box is actually just like more of these and the pink ones. So let's check it out. Yep, just more cream in the pink. So yeah, here is another look. Cream color. Yeah, so this box just has more of the cream and more of the pink. I'm probably not going to focus on the applique until after this weekend, so probably next week, because the market that I have on Saturday is kind of supposed to be more Halloween themed. So I don't want to like roll up with like almost no Halloween stuff and a bunch of Christmas stuff. But I think probably tonight, or I guess tomorrow, I'm going to work on replacing those cowboy boot sweatshirts. I just got like one in like all my sizes, so it shouldn't take me too long, hopefully. I guess if I get started tonight and put it on the machine, it'll make it so that I can be done tomorrow night, so I can pack it in the car on Saturday. So that's what I'm gonna work on, but they're still napping, so I guess I'm just gonna get back to scrunchie making.
Driving down the 405, never feel so alive. Yeah. Ooh, every time I'm all alone, can't help but pick up the phone, and I'm ringing it for you. Never wanna stop, never wanna slow down. Don't you ever dare turn this car around. Never wanna stop, never wanna slow down. Don't you ever dare turn this car around. Ooh, driving down the 405, never feel so alive. Yeah. Ooh, every time I'm all alone, can't help but pick up the phone, and I'm ringing it for you.
Nap time is coming to a close, but I was able to get 4 with the elastic in, and so I had to put a little dab of the liquid stitch on the elastic, and then I use one of my little sewing clamps, clasp thingies, to put together so that it gets a chance to dry, so that when I go to sew the elastic together, it's easier and it doesn't just like fly apart, and it just makes it a lot easier to sew it together. I've also been experimenting with using a thinner elastic to see if I like it. I think I might like the thinner elastic better. We'll have to see. So yeah, so later tonight I will see if I can get into fixing up embroidering the cowboy boot sweatshirts and finishing up these Halloween scrunchies. I like to give the liquid stitch kind of a long time to dry just to make sure it's like really in there. So I don't know if I'm gonna try to finish those tonight or tomorrow. So yeah, we'll just have to see. So I will check in later. Also, I'm really dumb. I forgot I also ordered these like little tote bags. I definitely thought they were going to be a little bit thicker than this. I was going to embroider on them. They're not that thick, so I don't know what I'm going to do. I was expecting them to be more like canvas material. Okay, well, we'll just have to see about that. It's Thursday night, and I did decide to maybe go ahead and start working on some of the cowboy boot sweatshirts tonight, just because they do take 38 minutes to stitch out, and I don't want to be like rushing around tomorrow during nap time to get those finished, so that in the afternoon I can like tag them and get them ready. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and start on that tonight. So let's just go ahead and get into it.
Up alone on the floor, 'cause I feel haunted in my bedroom. The floorboards in the next room will keep me warm. Ought to know nothing about you makes me nervous. I feel right at home. 'Cause you ought to know nothing.
Happy Friday. So last night I went a little bit crazy and went ahead and embroidered all of the cowboy boot sweatshirts, but now comes the annoying and tedious part, which is cutting all of the jump stitches and also cutting all of the stabilizer off the back. So I'm gonna work on that before I finish up doing these scrunchies, because it's easier to pack the scrunchies at the last minute than it is to pack apparel items. So yeah, so I'm gonna cut the jump stitches, cut the stabilizer, price tag them, and then I'll work on the scrunchies.
I think I overstayed my welcome, but I think you want me to stick around, to bring you coffee or a cigarette. I don't think we're done yet, not for now. Ought to know nothing about you makes me nervous. I feel right at home. 'Cause you ought to know nothing about you makes me anxious. I never feel alone. Never feel alone.
So here are my scrunchies so far, and all I have left to do with these ones are cut some excess string, and then I'll put the elastic down in there and then sew the hole shut. I may have gone a little bit overboard with my zigzag stitch, but I just wanted to make sure that it like stayed together. So I may have gone overboard, but I think it's a good idea to make sure it stays on there. But all I have to do, and then they'll be good to go. I just need to kind of fluff it up a little bit. But there they are. Yeah, they're kind of bigger than normal, which is cute. Yeah, so all I have left for these is to close the hole and then kind of fluke them up a little bit. But yeah, I think they look good. They're obviously like thicker than the ones I normally make, but I think they look so cute. I'm gonna take a little break from sewing the scrunchies real quick because I have 3 that I just put the elastic in that I need the glue to dry a little bit more. So I'll take a break from that because I want to be able to finish them all kind of like at the same time. So I'll put these unfinished ones over here with those ones that are drying, and I thought I would show you kind of like an update on what I'm thinking about doing with the pink gingerbread house fabric. I don't know if this is going to be a good idea or not, but my idea was with the gingerbread, since it's so big, doing like one continuous applique. I don't know if that's going to look bigger and utilize more fabric compared to this one that I was thinking of doing. I don't know, now that I'm looking at it. I don't know, I guess like I'll do like a stitch out of both and kind of see if it would work with either one of those. I don't know, but I do need to send this off to get digitized by Z Digitizing because I just like came up with this in Adobe Express, so I will send that off and get it done. If I don't think it's gonna look good with the pink gingerbread, I think it could go good with like another one that's smaller, because I think this looks really, really cute, and I think it'd be good to have some variation from that one. Yeah, so still a good idea, even if it doesn't work with the pink gingerbread houses.
Ought to know that nothing about you makes me nervous. I feel right at home. You ought to know that nothing about you makes me anxious. Never feel alone.
So I'm officially done sewing all of my Halloween scrunchies. So I have 4 of the witch's cauldron and 4 of the bat, and I think they look really cute. I like how fluffy they are, and I do think I prefer the thinner elastic. I do like that better. But yeah, I think they look super duper cute. So I think for the rest of now, probably what I'm going to do is just go through my totes in the other room and make sure that they're all organized and ready to go for tomorrow, and like, you know, pack these and these sweatshirts. And then probably when I'm done with that, I'll probably just work on editing this vlog, because it takes me a really long time to edit, and I don't want to have to edit it this weekend because Saturday I have the market, and then Sunday is actually my twins' birthday, so I want to be super present with them that day. So I will check in with you later. Also, I think later I'm going to be going to Spirit Halloween because I need to get a Halloween costume, because I think they really want you to show up in a Halloween costume at the market tomorrow, and possibly I have 2 markets next week that it may be good to come in a Halloween costume, and also maybe on Halloween I should wear a Halloween costume so my kids get into it. So yeah, but I'll bring you along with me when I go to Spirit Halloween, so I will check in later. It was actually crazy busy in there, so I didn't vlog anything because like literally there were so many people in there that if I tried to vlog, you would not have been able to hear me, and people would have probably been really freaked out by me whipping out my phone and videoing stuff, because literally tons of people everywhere. And I ended up not actually getting a costume because I just like wasn't really mentally prepared to drop like $50 on a costume that I'm gonna wear like twice. I mean, maybe next year I'll be willing to, but I just like I couldn't get in the mindset of spending that much. So what I did was I just got a shirt that I can wear all the time because I like spooky stuff and I like spooky shirts. So I got one of those silly ones that like you see online that says like Easy Bake Coven. Try to like open it up better. And I like my shirts oversized, so I got it in a large, but here, I'll lay it on the seat so you can see it better. On the steering wheel. So yeah, it says Easy Bake Coven. I like that aesthetic. I like the retro. I think that's so funny. Okay, so Halloween shirt secured. It's Friday night and we've got my bins open, and I'm gonna do something that I did a couple times, but I kind of fell off doing it, and it is a tip from another vendor friend. And basically what she does and what I did a couple times was I take a picture of the contents of what's in each of the bins, so that when it's come time to like break down, I can look at those pictures and see what things go where. That way there's no confusion, and breakdown can go a little bit quicker if I know where things are going instead of just like piling stuff in, which I am doing right now and works okay, but in the event things may not like fit exactly right, it's just good to have a baseline on where things go. Hopefully though, I won't need to have to pack bins very hard because hopefully I'll have sold out of everything. But I'll show you what everything's looking like right now. My bins aren't particularly stuffed for this one. So I've got about 6 bins full of stuff. I put 4 on the back on the hitch and then 2 in the car. And then I have like one that's open that has the diaper bags. This one just kind of has like apparel and those stuffed animals. This one also has apparel and some scrunchies. This one's apparel and hats, more apparel. And then this one has like my shopping bags and some tumblers. And then this one has some tumblers and my stickers and those little bins that I like to use. And that's the custom sweatshirt that I did. So yeah, so I've got all those ready and I just need to photograph them and then they'll be ready to load in the car tomorrow. Good morning, it is Saturday, so it is market day and it's around 9:22 and setup begins around 9:30, but I don't live very far away, and based on last time I did this, I was ready with like an hour to spare, and I think that I've gotten my setup a little bit more streamlined. So I think I'm gonna be good on time. So I'm really excited. I hope that today turns out good. My goal for today, I'm gonna set a high goal since last week was really, really good. I'm gonna say 400 is my goal for today. I don't know if I'll hit that, I don't know. Also today will be a little better if I do run out of stuff, since I'm only like 10 minutes away from my house-ish. Ethan can bring me stuff if I need it. So let's hope he has to bring me stuff, I guess. So I've got my caffeine water, and then I've got my other caffeine water, and I remembered my fan and I remember my chair, so I should be all good to go. So I feel good about today. I feel spooky. I got my Easy Bet Coven shirt on, and I also brought my ghoulish glasses, so I'm ready. I'm vibing, so let's go.
Oh my, I miss the sun. Just wait, it won't be too long till we arrive the coming day. Please ignore my restless face, cause it's so hard to keep it all together ever since we left. I guess it just makes sense to what the reasoning was when I said, in case I go, no need to be stressed, gotta take it home, gets there. I really miss the shade of blue. Ooh, just take it slow. I'll wait to find love, better hear the call again. For now I will feel the ocean view, and I'll pray that.
All set up and ready to go. Got my rack, got this rack. I'm on the fence on if I actually like these collapsible racks or not. I feel like they're always like kind of a pain to put together. Also, I thought I had a lot of like smalls and mediums of the Made for Sunny Days, but nope, I just have one medium and then the rest are larges and extra larges and 2X. But I'm really stacked here on my Always Be Kind. And same thing with these. I thought I was out of kind of like the larger sizes, but no, I'm out of the smaller sizes. So I've got one small and 2 medium. Then I have a lot of large, extra large, 2X. So it's kind of annoying that I was incorrect about that. I decided to put this right here. I thought that was kind of cute. So if they're browsing right here, they can be like, oh, they also have hats in case they don't, you know, look at the table. So I've got the table all set up. I decided to just bring like the stuffed animals that are like the plushie brand. So yes, I got that. Got my sign. Also, I don't know if you noticed, I actually had to turn my booth like it was where my back was this way, but I had to change it to this way because apparently that's where I was supposed to be from the whole time. But no one ever told me, but we just had to like turn the tent. Wasn't a big deal, but yeah, I'm all set up and ready to go. It's 11:38 and the event starts at 12, so right now I'm just editing some photos in Lightroom to post to my Instagram to be like, oh, come out and visit me from 12 to 5. So yeah, so that's what I'm working on, and I'm just hanging out and waiting. I've actually had someone come in the booth, and well, actually had 2 people, I guess. It was like a brother and sister, I think. and they were checking out the sweatshirts, like trying them on and stuff like that. And they said they were going to peruse and come back. So possible pre-12 o'clock sale, so we'll just have to see. There's a lot of vendors here that are dressed up, so that's really, really cool. It's kind of a hot setup day for me. I feel like I was going really slow, which is kind of annoying, but I'm thinking possibly during this, maybe like in an hour or two, going over to this thing called the Chit Chat Bar. It's one of the vendors. They have little drinks. I thought they were alcoholic last time, but it turns out they are not alcoholic, which is fine. But I was thinking about getting a little sipper for the boys, because she's got like a pumpkin one and a ghost one. So I think I might get 2 little ghost sippers and drink those drinks here, obviously, and then my boys can have them for milk and water during the week and stuff. They love spooky stuff, so I might do that. But yeah, I will check in just a little bit and tell you how it's going. Since we still have like almost 20 minutes before it starts, I thought I would get out of the booth and give you a little tour of everything. So here is Succulents Empire. The last time I was like over there, but now I'm like right beside it. Actually, while I was doing my tour, I ran into someone that I follow on Instagram, and she follows me. So I went and I like said hey and introduced myself and everything. And then when I was talking to her, I saw people in my booth, so to come back to my booth. And it's actually only $11.50, and I sold a diaper bag. So yeah, pretty good. But it was to another vendor that I met here last time, who like said she meant to buy it last time, but still counts, still counts. Okay, well, I will check in later. I also meant to say I didn't vlog putting out my tent, and I want to say that I do not like this tent. These quick tents are not quick. I do not like it. I don't like the things on the side of the tent where like you can tie it to a sandbag, because I don't use sandbags. I don't really need that, so it's just kind of like in the way and like kind of annoying. So yeah, I'm just a little bit frustrated. So I'm gonna have to get a new tent maybe. 1 o'clock check-in, and it's actually going really, really good. I'm sitting around $233, which is crazy. So that's a really good sign, because we still have like 4 more hours left. I did have a really, really big transaction that was 2 customers, but they're in the same party, and it's actually someone who bought a diaper bag from me at like one of my first markets, and she came back to visit. Her name's Lexi, and so that was really, really exciting. So they spent like, they got a lot of presents for a relative like who has like children. So they got like a toddler sweatshirt, in my mom era shirt, and then Lexi also just got like a Halloween shirt and a tote bag. And I feel like she got something else. I don't know, so that was like a huge chunk of what I sold. And I also sold a diaper bag, and also my vendor friend came and picked up her sweatshirt, so I'm counting that towards it. So, and then I also sold another Halloween cookie shirt. So I'm actually like running low on the Halloween cookie shirts. I might be like completely out, which is good, because I don't want to have that inventory going forward. So I guess it's good. I mean, I guess it's not super good that it sold out before Halloween, but I don't want to have a bunch of Halloween stuff after Halloween. So it's going pretty good. Also, before I start this time lapse, I also met another vendor who also subscribes on YouTube that saw me vlogging at, I guess, like the first collective corner about a month ago. I guess it was about a month ago. Yeah, so she saw me vlogging at the last collective corner, and she started following me. She came up, she talked to me. So yeah, I love meeting people.
It's been a long time. We both fight the same fight, and I'm tired. Turn on the light.
2 p.m. check-in, and we're actually doing really good. Right now we're sitting at about 387, which is awesome. So I'm really excited. It's kind of funny because it seems like there's like no one really around, and then people So yeah, so I'm like really excited about that. So we still have like, you know, 3 hours left to go. So I mean, that's awesome. That's amazing. So I hope that the next couple hours go good. Ethan's gonna come by and actually bring me a couple more of the expensive and difficult sweatshirts, because I thought those weren't gonna do like super duper hot. And I mean, I've only sold one, but I don't have any more mediums left. Also, I don't know if you can just tell, like a big cloud, I guess, passed over the sun, so now it's really shady. So that feels really, really good, because it is pretty hot today. But yeah, I am so happy with how today is going, really. So hopefully it means on track to be my best market yet. 3 o'clock check-in. So the last hour was a little bit slower. So I'm only at like 4:35 right now. So I don't know, I don't remember how much that is more than the last time I checked in. We still have 2 hours, but Ethan is coming to bring me some more of the expensive and difficult sweatshirts in more sizes, and one more replacement of the expensive and difficult tumbler. Because I like to have 3 on hand, I guess, and people were really interested in it earlier, so I was thinking that more people would get it, but we'll just have to see. So I will check in just a little bit. 4 o'clock check-in. So things have definitely slowed down pretty hard in the last like 2.5 hours. The organizers came over and said that maybe they think it's because there's like a pride event going on down the road, so that could be diverting traffic from here, but I don't know. But I'm doing pretty good. So right now we're sitting around 483, I think. So I think in the last hour I sold a t-shirt and a tumbler. I hope it kind of picks up a little bit in this last hour, just because I feel bad making Ethan come over here and bring me more stuff when, like, if I don't sell it, because it might make things harder packing up, and also just feel bad making him come over here when he has the boys. So yeah, I think they're at Universal right now having a good time. I wish I was with them, but I have fun too. I feel like this is a good little break from, you know, having to hang out with your kids all day. But I think the next time you see me might be when I'm breaking down. So yeah, I'll see you then.
I have never seen screaming secrets to the breeze. I'm the picture on your home screen. We roll down, roll it feels. Tell me, is this real? Stand in my doorway, call out today. I'll keep you a secret if you want, baby. We stand in twisting lines. I know why you hide, but you don't have to hide away from me. I'll keep you a secret if you want, babe. Hide with me.
I'm all packed up and ready to go home, so it's time for my sweaty hot car chat. So I'll start with the bad, and then I will end with the good. So bad news, I am so thirsty. I need to go home. My throat hurts so bad. I am so thirsty from that. It's very dusty, and like a lot of dirt gets kicked up when you're in like the parking lot. So yeah. And the second bad thing is I hate my tent. My tent sucks. I have a quick tent, and Ethan fixed the broken piece this week so that I didn't have to duct tape it. But when I was closing one of the legs to like fully collapse it, it was like stuck, and you couldn't get it unstuck. And me and like I asked this one guy who was working at Succulents Empire if he would help me, and even like the 2 of us together, it was like you couldn't get the button to unhinge, like unclick. And so like he had to get another guy, and they both like really like forced it and like finally got it so that it would close. And it was like a whole thing. So it's just like my tent is just like so bad. It has never been easy, and like I'm out of like warranty or whatever. Well, I guess I'm not out of warranty, I guess, but I couldn't like return it. It's like a whole thing, so I'm just like really annoyed. Yeah, so I do not recommend Quick Tent. It has been nothing but trouble for me, and once I save up some money, I'm gonna get a different tent. But I'll end on a good note. Today I ended with sales at 504. So okay, so I made 504 and I spent, I think it was like 79 with taxes, so that's pretty good. So that is my second best market of all time, and they said it was super slow, so I cannot wait to see what it's like when Collective Corner is like not slow, because the past 2 ones have been really good for me, and apparently they've been slow. So I am super excited that today went well. I beat my goal. My goal I set was $400, so I'm 100 above that. So, and that was like a pretty high goal for me, so I'm very excited that that worked out. So I'm definitely getting my confidence back, because it was kind of shot there for a little bit. So yeah, so I'm really excited about that. This coming week, I've actually got 3 markets. I thought I just had 2, but I have 3. I have one on Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. And the one that's on Saturday used to be a day market, but now it's a night market. So that's like a whole nother beast. I really wish it was a day market because I think day markets do better for me, but we'll just have to see how it goes, I guess. And my in-laws will be here, so the boys will be taken care of with Ethan. So I'm really excited. Tomorrow I think we're gonna go to Epcot, so I'll try to vlog some of that and include it in the end. But if I don't, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you liked it, please be sure to like it and subscribe, because I'm gonna have a ton of more craft fair vlogs, and I've got a bunch of really big ones coming up in November, so I'm gonna have a lot of big prep for that, and those are just also gonna be really crazy events to go to in general. But yeah, but I hope you like this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.
I found somebody, I say you don't cross my mind. And she doesn't know that your favorite place is still mine. Now I take the long way home, avoid what I can't let go. I don't always think about you, but sometimes I do, 'cause sometimes I drive through all of the streets we used to on First Avenue, 'cause sometimes I don't even know where I'm going at first. All of the turns that I had to unlearn, back to the surface, the feeling of all that we were. I don't always think about you till First Avenue, that's when I do. That's when I do. I guess the truth is I can't leave memories behind.